Hey everybody, Woody Platt here with Rigged and Ready. Got my fully loaded Rigged and Ready bag, well used. Got this great Hardy rod, ultralight series, our new series, incredible. Just want to talk you through a few things. We already talked about the leader and line connection with the Perfection loops. And we've already talked about a standard nymph rig with a few strike indicators. And now I want to talk about dry fly fishing. So dry fly fishing is so primitive. It's very nice to cast. Sometimes it's not as productive as nymph fishing, but some people really enjoy to dry fly fish, and some people exclusively dry fly fish. So anyway, I've got a 9-foot 5X leader here. This is the same box that'll come in your Rigged and Ready bag. I'm going to get one of my favorite dry flies of all time, Parachute Adams. Pretty sure I caught my first trout on a fly in 6th grade on a Parachute Adams. So we're just going to attach the Parachute Adams to the end of the leader. It's a 9-foot 5X leader. You can use 4X, which is a little heavier. You can use 6X, which is a little lighter. With a standard clench knot, any knot that you're comfortable with. You don't have to overthink it. Any knot that you're comfortable with to attach a fly, a hook to a line. So now I've got the Parachute Adams right there. So if you're dry fly fishing, you're rigged. You take the fly to the river. But I want to take it to the next level for you because some people, including me, like to put a nymph and fish subsurface behind the dry fly. It's called a dry dropper. And in the Rigged and Ready box, you have a set of nymphs. These are the tippets that come in your box. And there's a set of nymphs that would be great to drop underneath this fly. So I'm going to take some 5X tippet. You can use your nippers or your teeth, whatever you want to do. There's nippers in the bag. And I set you have to attach the line to the fly at the hook shank where the hook bends. So I set a knot, but you can tie a standard clench knot, whatever you want to do to attach the line to the back of the hook. There's a lot of ways to run a dropper, but the most simple way is to tie it right onto the hook. However you want to do it. Use the same clench knot. I use the nippers to trim it up. You got the same clench knot. And now you got your dry fly and you have this line underneath. And this one is, 20 inches or so long. You can kind of make that length based on the water you're fishing. And this is great for riffles and shallower water. If the fish are really deep, this dry fly will keep the nymph from going deep enough. But in shallower, 1-2 foot of water, less than that, the dry dropper rig is great. So you've got your dry fly. And now I've got your line. And all you have to do is go into your box, and these flies are in your box. In this case, I'm going to get a beadhead pheasant tail. One of the greatest flies of all time. And this is a 14. And you use the same knot that you've already learned or that you've been using your whole life to attach a hook to a line. Get it wet. Always get it wet. Cinch it down. Trim the excess line. And there you have a very simple dry dropper setup. You got your dry fly down there, and you got your nymph, and you fish it upstream into the riffles. Good luck. Oh, one other thing. In your box, in your bag, will be some fly floating called gink. I've got it somewhere. Put the gink on your dry fly to keep it up in the water. Good luck.